Anne, thanks for joining us today, and thanks for taking part in this podcast for the Foundation Years website. We're looking forward to hearing more about the special educational needs reforms, and I wondered if you could first give us an overview of what they're aiming to achieve, when they're going to happen, what the implications are for the early years and childcare sector.
Special needs affect quite a large number of children. For the overall population of children, it's about 18% of children who are identified as having some form of special educational need, and those who've got a more about 2 to 3% of children have a more complex form of special educational need or disability, which means that they have a statement. So it's a big population of children. And a number of key changes are going to be happening. The first is that local authorities, working with health and other partners, are going to be required to publish a local offer which sets out all of the services and support that are available for children and families with special needs. That will come into effect in September. There will be a new integrated assessment system for children who've got more complex needs, which brings together education, health and social care, and for children who need it, that will result in an education, health and care plan, and that will in future be the equivalent of the statement.
And what will this mean for early years providers? What sort of things should they expect, and what will they need to do?
So, parents have the best understanding of their children's needs and development, and so the setting, the provider having a strong partnership with parents will be really important. And then I think there's again a partnership one about nurseries, childminders, providers working closely with health visitors and with health professionals.
And the providers themselves, will they be expected to follow guidance?
Yes. So the main piece of guidance is what is called the SEN Code of Practice. It's a big guidance document, and it sets out what's expected of all the players of the system, including schools and early years providers. The new Special Educational Needs Code will come into effect from September, and it will have a chapter in it specifically about the early years. Providers should expect to be consulted by their local authority now when the local authority is drawing up their local offer. We want the local offer to set out the provision that's available in the early years so that parents can look at that list when they're thinking about choosing their child's nursery.
So if providers haven't been asked or aren't aware of it, they should be getting in touch with the local authority.
That's exactly right. So I think the key message is contact your local authority and show that you're interested in this. Make sure you're part of their thinking. I think this is very important for providers. We really want to encourage all providers of childcare to do as much as they can to provide a welcoming and supportive environment for children with special needs and disabilities. And I know there's a lot of interest and expertise already in the sector. I think talking to your local authority, early years team and SEN team is a good way forward, as I say, to find out what support and advice is available to you locally.
And in terms of the timescale again, are there things that need to really or will happen before September?
So before September, the department will be publishing the final version of the Special Educational Needs Code of Practice, and that will be a very important document. Further advice and guidance has already gone out to local authorities and the health service, and there will be more of that in due course over the next couple of months. And also we're just appointing a team of Pathfinder champions, one in each region, and they will be there to help local authorities and partners, drawing on their own experience because they're from areas that have already been trailblazing on the reforms. And if you want to find out more about their work, I can suggest that you have a look at the website, and it's a straightforward website. It's called sendpathfinder.co.uk, and it's got lots of useful material.
Thank you, Anne, for a really valuable podcast. There's more information on all of this on the Foundation Years website.